Hey guys, Griggs here, and I have an example of another advertisement that I want to share with you guys and show you why this advertisement's not going to work and what the result's going to be out of it. But I was at a seminar for martial arts school owners last week, this past weekend, and I got this inside of my goodie bag that they were giving out, and it's an example of somebody using the right market and the right media at the right time, but completely failing on the actual advertisement and the message. And I'm going to show you how this works. Is basically I got this in the goodie bag, and when you open this up, you're going to see it's for a photography business where they come out and they take pictures of your school and your students, and so you can do a picture day, and they'll do this event, I guess, and take pictures, and they're kind of like baseball teams do it, football teams do it, schools do it. So great thing to have, and great market to target. You're targeting business owners, and to the business owner, it generally doesn't cost any money. You're selling this to the parents, so it's actually a great promotion. This is what they give me as far as information about their business. It's this little sheet of paper. There's no contact info. There's no offer. There's no coupons. No call to action. Nothing that says for me to do whatever next. Nothing. Even in the description, I don't know where these guys are located. Nothing on here tells me where they're located. I have no idea. I'm at a convention in Orlando. There are people from all over the country, even Canada, that were at that event. Do you travel to Canada? If I'm the Canadian school owner, are you going to travel to Canada? It doesn't say. I don't know. I would imagine that it could be quite costly if I have to pay for you and an assistant to fly to Canada to take pictures of my students. I'm just guessing that you typically don't fly out, to do these. But hey, maybe it's a high-end photography place, and they do that. I don't know. It doesn't tell me. It doesn't say anything. I have no information. So it does have a website on here, and I'm going to show you the website, which isn't finished. Most of the pages don't have any information on them at all. And it doesn't say, again, where they're located. It doesn't tell me if they fly out. It doesn't say anything. I have no idea what to do with this information. Now, it might be a cool thing. Now, let me tell you what this has enticed me to do. What it's enticed me to do for one of my clients is to basically tell them, hey, you know what? Why don't you call around and find some local photography places and see if they'll set up a photo session for you. But we're probably not going to use this company because we don't know anything about them or where they're located. None. And let's take a look at the website so you can see what I mean by the website. Okay, so here is the website, and again, you can see that it takes you to this website, and this is what they're advertising on the page, and it's not much of a website really, and it does have a gallery, but of course when you click the gallery, it creates a whole new page, and has no way to get back. There's no home button. You have to hit the back button, which is another story. But the thing is like background selection, service. None of these are clickable. I can click these all day. They're not clickable. I can see pictures, but I still don't know where they're located. I know nothing. I have phone numbers. I have, and that's about it. So I'm certainly not going to call and try to do investigating for them. But just an example of how an unprepared advertisement will fail, and they'll probably blame advertising as a whole. So you can see the website's really not that good. It's actually pretty bad. So there you have it. So as you can see, the website, it doesn't work. It's what do you do with this? I could call the number, but you know what? You're making it hard for me to make that decision to call the phone number. Why would you make it so hard for me to make a decision on calling you or doing business with you? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Even the envelope it's in is pretty horrible. This is the envelope it was in. This could have gotten thrown away. It's probably going to get thrown away, but this really could have gotten thrown away because I don't know what's in it. Now, here's what's going to happen. What's going to happen is this is a typical business owner that I will meet or that you will hear from, or anybody else will hear from, that's going to tell you how advertising doesn't work. They had the right market. You can't get a better market than that. I mean, that's your customer right there, and they're all in a seminar. They're school owners that care about their schools. That's why they're there, so that's a good thing. And it's the right time. Everything's right. The right media. You put this right into a folder or into a bag that all the owners get. Everything's looking good. And then you completely blow the message. I mean, this is horrible. So what happens is this is the type of owner that's going to say, well, we tried, it doesn't work. We've tried advertising, it doesn't work. You know, we spent all this money one time on this promotion at a seminar, and it was all martial arts school owners, and it was the perfect scenario for us, and we didn't get one single call. And what happens is they blame the entire system, the entire idea of advertising. And I meet so many business owners that are blaming advertising in general for their decline and how advertising doesn't work, and that's why they give it up, and there's no point in advertising because it doesn't work. We lose money every time. What you have to understand is it may be you that's the problem. It may not be the ad that was the problem, or where you advertised, or when you advertised. There are so many variables. Putting together something like this is a guaranteed fail. Guaranteed fail. And what's going to happen is this will be the type of person that I'll have a hard time convincing they need to advertise, or they need to make changes in their marketing, because they know it all already. They know that advertising doesn't work. And this is the type of person that's going to pollute the rest of the business world by telling colleagues of theirs and friends and other business owners that advertising just doesn't work. It's the economy. It's the recession. You can't advertise anymore. That doesn't work anymore. Well, we know that's garbage, because advertising certainly does work, especially when you do it right. And in this case, it's not done right. And it's just another example. As soon as I saw this, I was like, man, I got to share how horrible of a situation this is. And shocking that there's so many businesses that do that. And it's worse for me as a consultant, because this is what I deal with, is businesses that do something like this and then won't even hear it when it comes to advertising. No, advertising doesn't work. We don't use that. And or I talk to other business owners. Oh, I had a friend who tried that once. It doesn't work. And they're locked. It doesn't work. It's set. That failure mindset's set because they had a failure. They don't realize why they had the failure. So please, make sure you've got the right market. You're targeting the right people. Make sure you've got the right message. Okay? You're getting their attention. You're creating interest. You're creating desire. And you have a call to action, a coupon. Get this free report, free sample, something. And for the love of God, put your information in there. Tell them where you're located. Call us at this number. Do something. If you're advertising to a local area, it's okay to be out of state. Okay? And maybe they do. Maybe they fly in to Tampa or Orlando or Canada and do your photo shoot. Okay? That's fine. Let me know that. Let me know that on here. Because I don't even know. I'm thinking, I got the wrong information here. And when you're advertising to a local area, it's always good. In this case, obviously, they wouldn't necessarily be able to do that because you're in Orlando. You can't, and you got schools from different areas. But another thing I see that is a big mistake, when you are advertising to an area that's out of your area, out of your town, use a local phone number for that area. Pick one up for $5. You can buy them from different services, because the familiarity of it. If this was in my area code, I would be more inclined to call because I'm like, oh, they're local, or at least they work local, or they have a branch that's local. But when you're using area codes that are out of state, you make me think either you're really expensive because you got to fly in, or well, I'm not going to use these guys. Obviously, they're out of state. So be smart and use local numbers. But better message. Make sure you got a proper message. Don't go throwing, this and websites that aren't even finished as your message. It's not going to work, and then you're just going to be broke and blaming advertising for it when it was really just a really poor campaign. So hopefully that helps you out in making better decisions in your advertising.